Hi guys, welcome to this month's unboxing of the Brainfuel box. This month our theme is Waterworld. We're really excited because I don't know, kids like animals, and part of it with the Waterworld theme is that there's a lot of marine animals in there involved. So we really had a good time creating this box, and hopefully you'll enjoy it too. So this box is for 4 and up, so it's the older box. Let's go through what's inside. This one, as usual, we have this overview for parents to just see what kind of activities, before they really dig into the box, what kind of activities are included in this month. And they'll be able to see which one they figure they would need more assistance with the child, but at the same time, which ones that the child may be able to do it on their own and wouldn't need as much supervision. So just a good guide for them to plan their time properly. Okay, so first we have paper craft. We have almost one every month. Just a simple way for parents to enjoy some quality time with the children while making something that's fun. And this month is actually pretty funny because it's the end product is person trying to swim away from a shark. So you enjoy the process of making it with your child, but at the same time they will enjoy the toy as well. So that's good. This month for recipe, we're making underwater marshmallow pop. Pretty much a blue marshmallow, food coloring a little bit, won't hurt. Yeah, and then we put a little goldfish here to make it look like it's swimming in the water. And yeah, it's great, it's fun, it's colorful, and it's, which kids does not like marshmallow. June is also Father's Day, so this month's craft can also serve as a present for daddy. We're making a cardboard box camera. Good recycling sort of idea, upcycling, whatever you call it. It's using like a paper cup and a small cardboard box. Could be like a beverage box that you finish. And we've included some materials that you will need here. You can hear it. And also, of course, there's some material that you need to get by yourself, but it's all listed out here and with instruction. So it's good. Okay, feed the shark game. It's great. This one's so fun. You have a shark. We provided the shark face, and you would need to get a used cardboard box. Like perfect one would be a tissue box because it's already got an opening in it. Otherwise, you can use any box also, but you just have to sort of cut a opening yourself. But you stick this onto the tissue box where the opening is and cut here in the shark's mouth to align with the tissue box. So you stand it up, and then you lay out all the little fishes here that you find in the packet. The fish has numbers on them and shapes. So let's see here. Okay, so you stand up the shark, and then you give instruction to the child. We've included some suggestions of what kind of instruction you can get them, but then I'm just going to read out some. You can say, feed the shark with the fish of 3 different sizes, right? So we have 3 different size fish here. We've got a large, medium, and a small one. So this helps with the concept of sizing. And another one would be feed the shark fish with shapes with no corners. So this one is a little bit more sophisticated. There are shapes here, but we're not just talking about rectangle or circle because they already know that by now. But let's talk about corners, okay? So what shape would have no corners? A circle wouldn't have no corners. So the instructions a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more complicated, but that's expected because this is, for a little bit older kids. Another one will be practicing the sum. Feed the shark fish with the sum of 9 and 8, so it'll be 17, and they will have to feed it in. So it's a very interactive game that helps them with learning also some simple math. Okay, this month's toy, Sharks Are Wild. Great, another sequencing game that involves number, has some coins in it, so this should be fun. We have a STEM experiment this month. We've done it at home. As you can see, this is just an instruction card with all the steps that you need to take, the materials that we've included. We've included some food colorings in here because we know it's not the easiest things to get sometimes around in Hong Kong. Hopefully we've also included the jars you would need here. So hopefully you'll be able to get this to work. Otherwise you will have an angry child like we did. So if you follow the instruction, this one is pretty simple. You see the difficulty is easy, it takes about 15 minutes, and we've included most of the things that you need. You only need to get water and salt. Hopefully you have that at home. Okay, here's another game that we're really excited about because we had lots of fun with this, and it gives you an opportunity to actually make use of the box. The big box that we've always sent, all this stuff in. Once I get this out. Okay, so what you do with this one is like a 2-player game. Okay, here's our instruction here also, but basically first thing you need to do is cut out all the game pieces, right? So you have 2 sets here. You cut out all the fishes and then you keep them separate because each player will have their own set. But okay, once you have cut out these fish game pieces, and then each person would have a game board. And what you do is that you use one of your box, line in the middle. Each person sit on either side of the box like this, and they take turn to give instructions. So I would say, on my side, I would say, take the big blue fish with the sword-like nose and put it behind the mermaid. Okay, so without looking, the other person receives this instruction, so they would have to do the same thing, put it behind the mermaid. At this stage, for kids to understand the prepositional phrases like under, over, in front of, they're still just getting familiar with that. So it's a great way to practice those. But the point is that at the end, when both, all the game pieces have been placed on the mat, you take a look at the mat for each player and compare them and see how close they were to being exactly the same. Of course, when you're playing this game, the players are not allowed to, show the other person what fish they putting down, but the other person can ask questions, as many questions as they like about it. Like, if they're not sure, if they just said a bluefish, the person could ask them, does it have stripes? Does it have spots? What kind of blue is it? And same with the positioning on the mat, right? So if you're not sure if it's behind the mermaid, but what way is the fish facing? Is it facing away from the mermaid or in the same direction as the mermaid? So these kinds of instructions would help kids to communicate better and understand their prepositions a lot better. And last, we have our book of the month. It's a river. It's great illustrated book. Simple enough to read by themselves, especially around this age, but it has a deeper meaning to it. It's sort of take a child's wandering mind, but put it on a as a river, So it moves through the river, through the city, move through the different environments that eventually lead out to the ocean, and then how it all brings it back to the person just daydreaming about it. So enjoy.